make it in if nobody else is.
Go for it.
Car 714, just set the fastest lap, 48.103. That was your fastest lap of the session. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I don't know how I didn't get a black flag for that.
Okay, go.
Shit, we might not be top split. There's already 100 teams, so it's gonna be 3 total splits. Probably.
That'd be great. We just have to survive
Yeah, we'll see.
the first few laps.
You got a slow car on the right.
Before getting on, I quickly adjusted my throttle throw to lengthen it in hopes that that would help with fuel. It's probably stupid to do that, but
Car 714. Just set the fastest lap. 46.833. Car 9. Just set the fastest lap. 46.219. That was your fastest lap of the session. Supercar 9. Just set the fastest lap. 45.333.
And the Mustangs are quick.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Whoop. Alright, well, let's not do that in the race.
You guys mind if I go in real quick just to check overlays?
Yep.
Okay, go.
All right, Ron, how many laps do we need to do again?
Whatever I wrote on Discord. You'll find it.
All right, I'll find it. Um, 33.
Oh boy.
We're a talkative bunch this morning.
Sorry, I was just doing my stream intro.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, nobody else getting in the car? Well, it's 5 o'clock. It's going to switch over here in a second.
No, all good.
So it was 130 plus teams, so it's definitely going to be like 3 splits of like 45 or something like that. Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably be the last car in top split.
Typical. Looks like we're all good for weather.
Yeah, no
like
rain.
68, 70s. I'm sure the
Yeah, I
track
think the race
temps
is
will
like...
go up a little bit, but I wouldn't imagine.
Isn't the sim time like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. or something like that? I think it's real early, so yeah, it shouldn't go up too much for you.
Definitely top split.
Yeah.
Also, like 75% of the field is Fords.
Yeah. Man, there's so many people in this game that are just have bad iRatings. Like, I feel like I'm the most average of average drivers, and there's so many worse, I guess.
Or people that join and never really get out of rookies.
No, but I mean, there's 2 full splits of cars below us.
Yeah, yeah. Crazy. .67 and a 6.3 from Australia. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, this is prime Aussie time. I forgot about that. Go ahead and put the quali setup in.
Before we even do anything, top 20 is out of reach.
Yeah, it's looking like that.
There's 20 cars that are 3K or higher.
We're gonna have to deal with getting lapped. It's gonna be a fun race.
Hopefully not as quick as we got lapped last week.
That was on me.
Somehow the number 20, so like the car numbers are mostly in order from highest to lowest IRs, but for some reason the number 28 car is a 6.5K.
So have some
He
bad.
must have a really low rated teammate or something.
Yeah.
All right, qualify setup. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Yep. Take it easy on those out lap.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I always get an off track right there on the first lap because the tires can't fucking do it.
Yep.
So stupid. Oh well. They aren't going to be starting high up anyway.
It doesn't matter. Still got another lap.
You mean he can't do a 44.5 right now?
One more lap.
This shit is wild.
I don't get it.
There's the flag. It's over.
I got no pace here.
That's a good second lap.
Okay.
That's all right. The 44.5 would have only got you like P5 anyways, so.
I haven't even been in the 45s yet. So
Dude's got a 44.1. Get out of here.
I'm tires that are not in a window. Oops.
I mean, they've got to be doing something on the outlap to be able to get that kind of a pace. It's something that we don't know.
You could give me a grip hack and I couldn't get that pace. I mean, I've seen some of them online, like, just mashing the brake the entire outlap, just like accelerate brake, just like going so slow just to get it the heat in the tires. But
All right, Ron, Enduro setup in?
Yep. Myself a new portable fan. Keep myself cool. Let's see if it helps.
Nice.
Great. Only a few cars slower than us. God. It's going to be a lot like last week.
How many total? 46?
Two really high-rated Fords didn't even qualify. Ten top. We always have them in our. You going off Discord?
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Do a radio check.
Alright, radio check, radio check.
All good.
All good.
Radio check, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Got you loud and clear.
All right, good luck, Ron. Take those first couple laps easy. Because in the end, it doesn't matter. We can get lapped probably around lap 15. Who knows? I don't even think the Mercedes is the second most used car.
No.
Maybe McLaren?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Mercs. 5. 1, 2, 3, 6 with us. 6. Five. It might be second. There's 5 McLarens, 3 BMWs, 1 Lambo, 2 Lambos, 1 Ferrari, 1 Porsche.
Man, that's a lot of.
Yeah, it's second most popular, but there's so many Fords that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Fords is outrageous. There's at least 25 Fords.
Slow car ahead.
Possibly more.
Slow car ahead. Go left.
It's kind of dumb. Everybody just picks the same car sometimes.
Yeah.
This is what it is. It'd be kind of cool if they like forced you to like declare a car as a team for like the season of whatever series it is.
Yeah, that would be more realistic, right?
Yeah. It just adds to like more variety. People would have to be forced to adapt. But
maybe one day.
Slow
Yeah.
car ahead. Slow car ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. You got it. Slow car on the right. You got it. Slow car on the right. Green, green, green. Left side, clear. Left side, there's an incident behind. Clear on the left.
Oh. He's gone.
Yep.
And see if anybody hit him or if it was just cold tires.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear on the
Surprisingly
right.
Pretty tame so far.
Yep.
There's an incident behind. Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
That guy's just gonna dive bomb every corner until he gets around.
right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car right.
Oh, come on. That was
Keep
late.
to the
Wow.
left. Still there.
That was so late.
Yeah, that's bad.
Fuck.
Lucky you didn't spin on that.
Yeah.
Car right. Still there. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear on the
Yeah,
right.
get fucked.
The leader's doing 145 flats. We're 3 seconds off.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The Mustangs just look strong everywhere too. Like entry, exit.
Nope. Well, there's a reason everybody's running them, but it shouldn't be that drastic. But it is what it is.
Maybe they'll drop off throughout the stint.
That'd be nice. .44.7 race pace, cool.
New fast flat for you.
You know how crazy we are. There's only 2 Americans in this race. Waking up at 4 a.m.
Right? Thorsten's not happy with us.
Is that? That's his
He's
own
mad,
fault.
baby.
Right.
Yeah, that's his own fault.
Yeah. Payback's a bitch.
Huh. Well, he dive bombs, you know, to make the initial pass, and then when Ron gets the inside, he doesn't give him any room. It's his own fault. It's like, that's what you're doing to other people.
Left side.
Two.
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
I guess he went a little wide there, but still.
It's just going to be like Masano.
Yep.
It's just, that's how people are going to pass. It's just dive bombs.
And there's no way to really defend them either because of the way the track's laid out.
Right. Guy goes off, still is able to maintain position.
I know, he's all over the place. Give him a slowdown. I didn't get any slowdowns during practice. I don't know where if they even have any.
Yeah. I don't remember
The
getting them
Mustang's
either.
got to be the most annoying car to drive around. They're so big and they're so loud.
Lambo's gonna take his first chance.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
Oh boy.
Just second fastest lap of the session.
Good luck.
There's a corner there, Morgan.
That guy had to box for repairs for 2 minutes
Who did?
for the guy, that Thorsten Blink guy, I guess.
Oh. I didn't even know.
That seems extreme for what I witnessed, but
Like the side-to-side contact.
obviously why he's so mad, but guess what, bro?
Yeah, I want to respond back. Well, that's what happens when you don't leave room.
Just set your fastest lap of the session. Right side,
Yep, I knew that was
stay
coming.
on the left, clear on the right.
46.8.
Yep.
Good. That's good for us.
Car stop on the left. You got a slow car on the left.
Fuel numbers look fine.
Yep. What did he say the target was?
Laps, it was 33. I thought he said
You got a slow
0.85.
car on the right. Car stopped on the right. There's an incident ahead.
He said he needed to do 33 laps.
Yes.
My calculator is saying he's only going to be able to do 32 and 32.2.
Yeah, you're right. I see that now too. I don't know,
But his is
maybe
going to be
again, it's the
slower.
pace lap. Yeah.
Yeah. Based on time, probably be fine.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear
The
on the
Mustangs
left.
are
Car
so
on your
good
left.
off the
Clear.
corner.
Right side.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Stay on the left.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nope. Those are those
Keep to the
two
left.
guys that have high. That one guy has like a 7K
Yeah.
IR.
Still there. Hold your line.
Grief.
That's fucking
Still there.
garbage, man. I don't fucking drive good. There's fucking 4X
You're on the
every
left.
goddamn
3
time.
wide. Still there. Still there. Car right. 2 wide.
you get a 4X?
You're on the left. 3
What's he
wide.
talking about?
You're on the left. 3
Yeah,
wide.
from the-
Car right. 2 wide. Clear.
That was the Thorsten one that he got a 4X on. He's just saying if he doesn't give room or whatever, it's going to be
Oh yeah. Well,
incidents.
it's like not even worth trying to hold the Fords back though. They just.
They have too much pace.
Yep.
Like you said, I mean, what was it? A 6K, 3K guy just went through.
You got a slow car on the left. Slow car ahead. Go left. Right side. Clear.
Look at this. It's just like Ford City.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the middle of
Standards
8
of these
Fords.
Mustangs is insane.
Off of that, and we're still where we started. It's crazy.
Yeah.
See, it is possible to pass without barging through like that.
He just used a lot of fuel that last lap too. Definitely not going to do 33.
I wonder why it shot up like that.
I think this next one is. He's definitely got to get the 32 laps at least. Which he's got to average 86 for that.
Alright, it went back down.
Yeah, that's good.
Slow car ahead. Go
You're
right.
joking, right?
There's an incident ahead.
Could I see if that guy lost it just on his own, or?
I don't know.
Slow car ahead. Go left.
He just tapped.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear. The leader just did a 45.039.
That gold Ford's back.
He's been off like a couple times already.
Well,
Left side. Clear on the left.
jeez. The amount of speed they can carry through the corners is stupid.
Yep.
It's like every corner, it's just like... He's gonna end up just booting Ron.
He's gonna dive on him here.
Left side.
Yep.
Still there. Hold your
There
line.
goes the other
Clear.
one.
And it got pushed, yeah.
Car right. Clear.
We knew that was happening.
Yeah. That's what happens when people dive bomb like that. Just
Yep, the other guy just follows it in. See what kind of damage we got. He's gonna be pissed, but seems the car can hold the corners here.
Get me out of this race. Like, this is awful.
doesn't
Yeah.
look fun.
Nope.
Do I have any visual damage?
Checking now.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is
I don't see
any use
1.1
being.
seconds.
Looks okay.
Fuel number whenever there's an incident is always like way too high in my opinion. Just did a .90 for getting a spin. It's fun.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why that is. He's got to get his average down now. You could probably protest that guy if you wanted. There's no way that guy was making that corner without. Dive bomb from like 4 car lengths back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. He saw Ron like wide and he just pressed it.
That was your fastest lap
Yeah.
of the session.
So it's the double dive bomb.
Yep. People are greedy.
It's just top split's just way too big of a gap and like iRating.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. There's just not enough people with those high IRRs, and it's just they can just continue to beat up on people with 2.5s, you know.
Philippe, I
like-
know there's a few race car drivers that are quite fast with your first name, but I'm afraid you're not one of them.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
That must be fine.
We have angry Ron driving now. It's gonna be close to get that 30-second lap here right now,
I know.
and I don't know if we
86
can
last.
push. One of us is gonna have to try to get like 34 just to make his number that you mentioned.
Yep. I mean, he technically needs to go another 28 minutes. He's gonna be able to do it or not.
Nah, there's no way. It's only 14 laps left on this stint.
Yeah.
At a minute 46, 47. Not making that.
Do we need? I don't know. What do we need to tell him something? I don't know. I feel like he has the fuel in front of him, but we got to get to 32 at least. Keep an eye on the fuel. We're gonna try to get to that 32 lap laps for the stint. '86 isn't gonna cut it. I got some 85s there.
My pace is going to be super slow to get in the 85s. I would imagine, unless this long throw of a throttle fixed my fuel issue.
Oh, you changed your throttle?
Yeah, lengthened it back to normal. I had moved it up a little bit just to make it a shorter throw, but I don't know if that's going to do anything.
Did you recalibrate it after that?
No.
Okay, that's like... So if
Guess
you
I
don't
should do
recalibrate it, yeah, you need to do that in the VRS software. Otherwise, it's not going to give you 100% throttle, probably. You might want to do it in the iRacing software too after you do the BRS software.
It's showing it's going to 100.
Okay. Yeah, just check the iRacing one too then.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
It just probably wasn't smart of me to do it literally this morning without having done anything.
Might make you use more fuel.
Right? Who knows? It's going to be the opposite.
Oh, he did 82 last lap, so he came
Wow.
off of it. Yeah, he must be saving now. After the bullshit, he probably stopped paying attention to what was going on with the fuel.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
That's
See
how
what
I
this
am
one-
whenever the race is not going well. I just see red and I don't pay attention to anything else.
Yep. It's real easy to lose focus on it.
Especially when just, at least in top split, the car is not very competitive.
Yep. Back in the window. Yeah, I mean, there's not much fun about driving around for 38th place, that's for sure.
Right.
Car right. Clear.
That was odd.
The leader just did a 45.293.
Oh yeah, just push me out of the way. That's what I'm there for, Cubis. Really, nothing.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Pass to Ford.
Nice.
I'll hardcore save if I need to. Just make sure to have you or Ron or whatever tell me what I need to do.
I would just start out doing that.
Okay.
And then, you know, we can have Ron look at the numbers again and we can adjust. But
Okay.
yeah, just start doing it that way. I don't see how we're going to. I mean, it's going to be close.
I would much rather have you ahead of me with how unpredictable and terrible your driving is.
Yeah, I'll try to get like, I don't know. If I do like 80s flat, will that give me like a couple extra laps? I don't know.
It might. I would at least just start trying to do what he's doing right now. It seemed like you could do .83s in practice.
Yeah, 8.3s and 8.4s were easy, so I think if I save, I might be able to get it lower, but I don't want to lose too much on pace, but at the same time, we're not really doing anything pace-wise, so
Right.
we can get a couple positions through fuel saving. It's probably the only way we're going to get them.
Yeah, just do your kind of normal .83, maybe with like slight lift, and see what that does. We have the benefit of not having to do a pace lap, so maybe that will get us to 33. But is that still going to be enough?
Yeah.
We'll have to crunch some numbers.
He has 7 laps after this one. So 7, 10. Yeah, he's going to be like a full 4 minutes short of his hour.
Which is at least 2 laps.
Yep.
So that would have been 34 laps that he would need. And then therefore something similar from us.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I guess the actual stop is about a lap's worth almost. Yeah,
That is true. It is super slow in pit lane.
It's like
Anyways,
most people are
yeah.
spending a minute. At least a minute. Yeah. Yeah, just keep me updated as much as you can.
Yeah, sounds good.
And earlier the better. I would rather have to do it the whole time than try to like have to do some kind of crazy thing at the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, just start at least on the big straights and things like that. Just start with some lifting.
I'll do a easy save and see where I fall. We can adjust.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. All right, five laps to go.
Right side. Clear on
Like,
the
what?
right.
What?
The leader just did a 45.231.
Miss anything?
Yeah, he was up on this Mustang that's in front of him, and the guy like just walked like a bitch into turn one, and he was like this. How does it?
4 laps left.
Yep. Remember the days when we would like occasionally win one of these?
Ew. I actually just ordered the track decals for the ones that we did win.
Oh, nice.
So I'll need to get your address here, but I think it takes, I don't know, a couple weeks, 3 weeks or something like that for them to get here.
That's cool. Where'd you get them at?
Just online.
I don't know.
I don't even remember the website, like trackdecal.com or.
Oh, nice. It's like somebody made a business out of it.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, the good old days. We need to start taking these IRs.
I know. I need to start doing more officials so that mine will go down, but I've just been busy at work the last couple of weeks, so I'll start doing that. I need like a 1700 IR.
If the guy's clearly fuel saving, but he's gonna block me.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's school going?
It's going good. It's just crazy time of year, trying to get everything set up and.
Are you
all
guys
that.
next week as well, or did you already start?
The students start on Monday,
Okay.
so
The same here then.
yeah. And usually the first week's pretty crazy, and then it settles down. So we will hopefully get back into some normal stuff. But I've been at work till like 6, 7 o'clock every night this week.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. Getting up this morning wasn't fun. I have to take a nap after we're done.
I heard Ron mention you're doing high school. Is this the first time you've done that?
Yeah, I'm switching to that, so that's part of it too, is like I'm kind of like starting over in some ways, so like it's taking a lot more work to get ready than it would if I was staying where I was just on autopilot.
Before, I'm guessing it was like middle school or something?
I was in 5th grade before.
5th grade, okay.
Yeah, so now I'm doing geometry, high school geometry.
That was,
Why?
if I remember correctly, 9th grade?
Yeah, it's mostly 9th graders, about 75%. There's some 10th graders that, depending on what track they're on or
Right.
whatnot. I have the honors classes, so it's kind of weird, but
Probably a better thing, have kids that are hopefully more dedicated.
oh, for sure, yeah. The school I'm at is like pretty much just like pretty good kids in general, and then on top of it, having the honors is like I won't have any issues with it. I wouldn't have gone and done it otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to deal with the idiots
No. It's
that are just
another
there to,
headache.
yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
He's coming up on his last lap here.
Yep. All right, call it out for him. I'm gonna go off Discord.
All right, man. Good luck.
Yep.
All right, Ron, this is your last lap. You will be pitting this lap. box, box, box.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
All right, Sean, cold tires. Take it easy the first couple laps and save if you can.
This pit lane is so slow.
The driving standards out there are pathetic.
Yeah, we could see it. It was just ridiculous dive bombing the entire time. Like we talked about a few days ago, it's like Masano. You're just gonna have people do that. Like that guy that was like that Thorsten Blank or whatever that was like, oh, thanks for the useless damage or whatever. I'm like, you gave him room when he dive bombed.
And he hit me still.
Right. So it's like.
But see, that's the thing. They can dive bomb and I can stay clean. They can't dive bomb, or I can't dive bomb and expect them to do their part.
Exactly.
It just won't happen ever. So frustrating that you can't just expect anything from anybody ever.
The lead is fitting
And these
now.
same people who are flying through me are just wrecking
49.672.
2 laps later ahead of us, and then the process starts over again.
Yeah.
And they want to come through again. It's like, because they're just wrecking other people. Or I don't know, it's so bad. All I was desperately trying to do was just find somebody to run with to help save fuel, find some decent time, and stay clean.
Yeah, the other problem was
first half.
I think that's the problem with the Merc, at least here, if not just with the car itself. It takes too long for it to get up to speed. But the good thing is, I think in the latter half of the race, your pace was like really good. So, and the Mustang seemed to be falling off, but the Mustang pace is just too strong here.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the Mustang pace is only found in the areas of those 2 dive bomb zones. It's the only part the car is really, really good at, and really a lot better than the Mercedes. The rest of the lap, it's not any better. So they're just thinking they're super fast through there. They shove their way through, and then they realize, well, I'm not any faster than them. But I can't go dive bombing back because it'll just be a wreck.
Right. Yeah. Can't get the same respect.
It's
I mean, did what you could. It's just. Yeah, Sean and I were talking about it. It's just like, it doesn't matter if we're in top split or we're in a split with the similar IRs. It's just people don't know how to drive around other people.
No, they don't. They have no clue. I think top split's worse. I think middle split guys are wanting to finish the race. They're running their own race to the best of their ability, and they know their pace. These guys, I don't know, they're going to win it on lap 4 from 32nd place.
Right. And the other problem too was like you had some of those Mustangs. Like one was like a 6.6K guy starting from the back, and some 3.8.
Yeah, and I saw him right away, and I let him go. Like I got no problem letting people go, but just do it properly.
That's the thing. He even still dive bombed you into, I don't know what that was, the 3rd or 4th corner or something like that. I don't know. It's just a.
Well, it's not the proper line, but people just throw the car in there and stop on the apex. It's like, well, nice pass, I guess. And I guess I could have, but if I'd have defended that corner, I'd have just got rear-ended every time.
Right.
Like, the guys are going to run their pace. They don't care what the cars are doing ahead of them. They're not going to lift. They're not going to... I just don't understand. Just shocking. You've got to get out of top split. If we're going to have to deal with drivers that are that bad, they at least need to be slower.
Yeah. So you were able to run 32 laps. That pace lap, of course, really hurts us. It looks like some people were able to get to 33. But starting out, Sean, I told him to start lifting from first lap, so we'll just keep an eye on his fuel numbers.
Yeah,
The lead is fitting now.
The problem is you really need to get in somebody's draft. Find a nice partner, because it was at least 0.02 to 0.03 a lap just being in somebody's draft.
Okay.
So, like, a couple of those times, I would get slowed up, or I'd have to catch back up, which was easy to do, but you had to use a little fuel to get back there. But, like, towards those last, 10, 15 laps, there were two cars that just let me pass. You know what? Because they're just racing their race. They know their pace. They know the best way they can get to the finish. And then I get up to the Mustang.
Yeah.
He wants like, dude, if you're saving fuel, get behind me. What?
Right.
They don't even know how to do that. That's when I was just like, I don't even want to pass anybody. I just want to drive my pace. Can I do that?
Yeah, people don't think outside of the fact that they're losing a position and that this is a 3-hour race.
Most of these guys are soloing it. I'm like, guys, you know how long the race is. Come on. Oh, whatever. Maybe iRacing will just give us a track that you can pass at without... sideswiping people and dive bombing them. Oh, well. Yeah. I never did feel like the Merc felt good in this. Those 4 right-handers in a row right there.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 2.1
I don't like it throughout that
seconds.
whole section.
I was definitely worse there. Well, it wasn't that I was worse necessarily, but I had to slow up more to make that final right-hander, or else I'd get it off track. The Mustangs were even worse at it towards the end of the stint, but at the beginning of the stint, they were mighty. I'm shocked if they... I mean, I'd like to know what they're burning, those Mustangs. Because there's probably a bop adjusted if it's a Ford Cup, basically, and there's not some fuel penalty or something.
And some of the leading guys got to lap 34.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're going 2 seconds a lap faster.
Right.
Taking the lead.
They're able to do that doing 45s. I mean, I don't know.
Well, they did almost another lap than me, towards the end there, so that's how they get that. They're just so much faster. Plus, but those top 5 guys, I bet you if you went and watched a replay, I bet you they're all know exactly how to fuel save, and they're not trying to pass each other.
Yeah, they're just running, like you said, running their pace.
Yeah, only the dildos in 32nd place race like there's money on the line. It's the last lap. How do we end up behind this guy? He let me pass before the pit stop.
I don't know how, but he got to lap 35. So he had to...
Oh, so he overcut us.
Fuel, right.
Well, he just got more laps on. Sean had the cold tires while he was pitting. That's probably what it was. Well, it certainly wasn't boring. Frustrating.
Right side.
All right, Sean
You're on
wanted
the
to
right.
know whether or not he should continue to run, this
Car
pace
right.
of fuel
You're on the
saving.
left. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide.
See, it
Keep
looks
to
like
the left.
that Mustang,
Clear.
all he cares about is fuel saving right now.
Yeah.
I kind of think we should do the same with Sean.
Hey,
Sean, these fuel numbers are good. We're not going to catch anybody like by using more. So you're on pace for 35 laps, which is what we're going to need.
Cut.
Perfect.
Yeah, if everybody's doing it, we have to do it. We don't. If this pit lane was like 45 miles an hour, it would be a short pit lane, but it's so slow. Well, as long as we stay away from any more 4Xs, shouldn't have any problem. You get a 1X here and there, but it's not really an issue.
That part is what's frustrating, though. It's like, I don't know how many times,
Apologies, Glenn, if I scared the crap out of you. I scared the crap out of me.
like the past few races that, going first stint, as you just went through and I did obviously last week and what we have been dealing with. I mean, it's just too incident heavy with how people are driving.
Yeah. Well, the first 4X, I mean, like, we rubbed doors. Did somebody else hit the guy after he spun? And I inherited the 4X? I mean, I don't know. It wasn't that much contact. Like, it's door banging, whatever.
Right. He did, for some reason, if that was the BMW, the Thorsten guy, he did have to pit or something like that, which I don't know why, because like he said, it looked like just side-to-side contact.
Well, it looked like he spun a little bit, right?
Yeah, he lost it a little bit, but he didn't spin, I don't think.
Yeah, it was like a half spin.
Right.
So I'm wondering if somebody behind him had to check up and bumped him, and I inherited that 4X. Because it should have been a 0X or a 2X at most. Tough place to let somebody pass. Sometimes I was like, you're in certain corners here. Just let him dive bomb you.
Left side. Clear.
When did the 26 car just ahead of us pit? Because that McLaren has a lot. He just turned up the pace. I know it's a 3.9.
0.118.
He did spin in front of you too.
Yeah, we're racing, guys. I would like to catch that stupid Mustang flipping thing. But you gotta have to do that at the end of this stint. They do fall off. With this new tire model, front engine cars seem to gel better with it.
They do. It does feel a lot better than, like a year ago.
Yeah. The car was almost undrivable.
Yeah.
Nobody ever used it.
It was just good at, straight high-speed tracks like Daytona.
Yeah, Monza.
Monza, yeah.
Yeah, this guy behind us is just sitting pretty. He knows this is exactly where he wants to be. So he's still running 147.3s while saving that much fuel. It's pretty good.
It's really good. He needs to save as much as possible because I don't know what I'm going to be able to do.
Well, if the target was 33, I mean, he's 2 laps over target right now. That makes up for my missed lap and potentially yours. If you were to, I think you'll have no problem getting 33 though. All I really lifting in is turn 1. I was lifting big time and not noticing a thing. I was lifting like maybe 50 meters before the cone, which normally you can brake 50 meters after the cone. So I'd save a little bit into this turn. And then the only other thing I really try to do, I would save a little bit just by trying to really be nice and easy on my throttle application.
Okay.
Especially on these like long sweepers where you can get a little bit squirrely anyways. Because I think that just that little 80% throttle instead of 100% throttle, like, I don't think you notice much difference in time, but I think it makes a big difference on fuel.
Yeah, I'll play around with it. I'm curious
Not
what
sure.
this long throttle is going to feel like too. What about into this corner there? Were you lifting at all? Okay.
I was definitely lifting there. Just it was actually helping me get through that corner better, and that's where I was catching guys.
Okay.
So that was, I think, actually making me go faster by lifting there. Just because you miss that turn a little bit, and it screws you up all the way down this whole next straightaway. This little complex right here, the Mercedes, is a disaster. It's just slow.
Especially on that corner there.
It's not hard to drive, it's just slow, and I'm not sure why. I couldn't figure it out. But I bet you I'm losing on a qualifying type lap, or when I'm really pushing, I bet you I lose 2/10 to the Fords just at that little section.
Mustangs are very strong there. They're really good off of the exit of the corner too, at the first part of the stint.
Yeah, that's why they can just dive bomb you and stop on the apex and still get to the same exit as you. It's like, what the fuck? But they need to, I mean, top split's always going to be worse with like a one make. Like if you looked at top split IMSA this week at Daytona, it's all Acuras, which is weird to me. But
that is weird. Sean and I were talking, it would be nice if they had like a series that you had to designate your car at the beginning of the season. And you're just stuck with it.
I mean, I guess they could just try to pop things more frequently.
I'm just out for a Sunday drive, so please let me know if I need to increase pace at the expense of fuel.
Nope. Doing great.
Nope, you're doing great. P3, 4, 5 will be coming by soon, so don't let that screw you up too much. I don't know what my spin really costs us because it's probably like a 10-second thing, but the cars in front of me were being such jackasses, I just caught them all again. Even if I wouldn't have spun, I'd have probably just been stuck in that mess.
Yeah, I don't think it mattered very much in the end.
Car on your left.
Yeah,
Clear
your
on the
pace
left.
towards the end wasn't a good spot to let them go, but that Hymo's not going to pass.
He's not interested in passing.
Yeah, your pace was as good as the, I think that like 10 cars in front of you. You were matching, if not beating, some of the same cars, Fords, a lot of them, the Fords. So the car definitely gets better towards the last half of the stint. It's just the first half, it's nowhere close.
Kind of a sitting duck.
Yeah. That's why there was like nothing we could tell you. Like during the stint, it's like Mustangs were just had too much pace.
I really like this track. There's nothing wrong with the track, but I really hate tracks that their big passing spots are places where there's the optimal line is a super wide entry, and so it's just so easy and tempting to dive bomb. But it's always
well, that's what was frustrating on the spin you had. I mean, you were taken out essentially. The first guy, dive bombed you. You gave him room, and the second guy's like, "Oh, let me just be a little greedy here and try to take more." And that's how he caught you on the left rear.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
To be honest with you, I never saw that guy.
No, you wouldn't have. He was on the left rear. You probably didn't even get notice that there was someone on the inside until the same time that you were being spun.
P6 got to be pissed. Yeah, we're just going to race Hymo the rest of the race.
That's what it looks like.
He was catching that Felipe guy until he had to let some people by, so they'll eventually get up to that guy too. Problem is there's no real walls, so nobody's out of the race.
No, I don't think I saw one meatball.
There is actually one in the pits right now, but there's only 3 retirements. Other than that,
yeah, Rebel Racing has one now.
Clear.
Need some concrete barriers for these a-holes. Yep. Drive stupid. There's some penalties. And then with everybody safe. What's he talking about? Blue flags mean, what does it say? Move? Guy that private messaged us?
I don't even know who he is.
That's one of them.
The leader just did a 45.237.
I mean, I would be so sarcastic with some of these responses. Damn it.
Car right. Still there.
I've been like, oh, thank you. I thought it meant you had big balls. I mean, no shit, dude.
There's only a couple places you could let a car pass safely. Just sucks, but sorry, you know the deal. He's got another 20 cars he's going to have to go through. He's going to say blue flag to all of them. We know. I think too many of these guys watch Formula One, you know? Or they just slam on the brakes and move over pretty much.
Is it an Indy car, or like blue flags don't mean anything, or there are none anymore?
You might get one, but it's not mandatory. Like, a lot of cars are, you know, you can defend, like, not going a lap down. Like, that's totally fine.
Yep.
I think guys that are, like, 2 laps down, they'll do it out of courtesy, but, yeah. But they have caution, so it's super important to stay on the lead lap and things like that, so. Wow, this is for position behind us. This guy comes.
All right, clear.
Whew. Nice.
Try to stay in that car's draft ahead of you if you can. It'll help your numbers out by 0.0203 a lap.
Copy.
You can even use a little fuel to pull up to them if you need to, and then go back to saving.
Using fuel, I can pass them. You want me to just stay behind now?
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I think you should just stay.
Well, we're catching the 2 cars ahead of this car, too. They're right on the road, right in front of us.
Oh, come on. Just ran right into the back of him.
Yeah. Those Mustangs right there, man.
Yep.
They're just.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. There's just a bunch of weapons out there. All right, Sean, what I think you should do is just use a. Should not talk during this set of corners.
What even happened there? He just ran into the back of me?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same place they dive bomb me every time, and you just fucked it all up. Sean, if you just run your pace you were a few laps ago, just a little bit of saving, kind of like you've been doing the whole stint, you'll catch all those guys that just passed.
All right, copy.
It's because everybody's fuel saving.
Yeah.
The problem is if you're fuel saving, then why do you go and wreck people? Like,
Yep. Oh, there's your Mustang right there.
yeah.
Cubis, are you actually capable of passing someone without smashing into them?
I wonder what happened to him.
I'm gonna go back and look.
He exit out already? I can't
Looks
find
like
him.
it. Yeah, me either.
I don't. He must have towed. It was Crypsis Racing Team 2.
Yeah, that was the guy that.
Yeah, he towed. He must have had some pretty bad damage. Oh, he did hit the barrier. Oh, he just lost it on his own. Oh, yeah. Guess all that blocking didn't pay off.
The car behind is pitting. Car stopped ahead.
Yeah, well, there's two that we repassed. Now, and we're catching like a half a second to a second a lap the other guys. That's what I don't get. If everybody's driving purposely so slow, then how are there so many wrecks?
Let's see if the guy got moved out of the way or. Oh boy. Made a late dive and went wide and got collected in the rear.
I think 0.80 is the perfect fuel number. 0.80.
Copy.
Oh, there's number 3. He doesn't chop Sean off. That was another annoying thing. Like 3 cars spun in front of me on the first stint, and they rejoined just in front of me through this. I was like, come on.
The leader just did a 45.22.
The high car took him out. That Mustang. It's all
Surprised
in the
that guy's-
same corner, too.
Yeah.
Car right, still there, hold your line. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Clear.
Is there any racing on this weekend? I know F1's on their break.
Yeah. NASCAR's at Watkins Glen, so that's always fun.
Okay.
IndyCar's at Portland. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool track. We haven't raced there yet. It's on.
Nope.
It's on here, right? Portland.
Yeah, I've already bought it. I haven't raced it before though.
What's going on? Huh? No, not this
Hi, Aaron.
You could hear?
Yeah.
Oh.
I can hear her yawning while she's talking.
Surprised she's up. I'm surprised she's up.
She gets up early though, doesn't she? Used to it?
I mean, for work, but she tries to sleep in on the weekends as much as she can.
Wait, we have... Oh. Damn. Forgot about that 4X from that little bump. Yeah. Cal, you're gonna have to do the me and get like a 1X for a whole stint.
It's gonna be difficult.
The off-tracks aren't the problem. Just somebody can just run into the back of you.
Right.
God.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
The brakes seem to be getting worse. I don't know.
Miss anything?
Nope.
I
Keep saving fuel. You're going to be in these guys' trap here shortly. The Mustangs and Paul, this is where they fall off big time. Be right back, Kyle.
Okay.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
What the fuck, man?
What happened?
That's annoying.
Use your fuel to pass this guy if necessary.
Right side. Clear.
Like, no patience. It's so hard to run your race when you're constantly being lapped in top split, too.
Yeah. He needs to use these leaders to help pass this guy.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Alright, I'm gonna get up and walk around for a few.
Okay.
Do me a favour, Kevin, and treat Tom up there with the same amount of aggression that he just treated me.
Alright, back in here.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I don't know what that was.
Car right. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Can you
How's
get
the 1X?
Next brightness so it's not so much. Alright.
You inherited it from him going off track. It's really stupid. What an asshole that guy was.
I didn't even think I touched him.
Not a lot of X's.
Well, that fucking guy was blocking him to like the inside of every corner. He's so terribly slow. And then finally he just drives off. No, the guy that Sean just passed, who's already 5 seconds back. I mean, we lost 5 seconds behind this guy, and he's defending for dear life. And he ends up going off track, and we inherit a 1X from it. Like, I have no idea what I'm watching with the standards of iRacing right now. Like, even the slow guys are obnoxious.
Seems like it's been like this all season too.
I'm just so confused. I mean, he cost himself 5 seconds by defending. Why would you ever do that? Like, if it's the last 5 laps, okay.
Oh, and it's a 1.4K guy.
Yeah, like, I
mean, come on.
I mean, it's like you have to treat every driver as just brain dead. top split's worse for that kind of stuff. Although that guy shouldn't be anywhere near a top split.
Car behind you.
All right, 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go.
All right, he's done such a good job fuel saving that he's building you quite the cushion.
Yeah, he's done an awesome job. To have that kind of pace too with that fuel save.
Yeah, and he's lost probably 5 seconds because of that lapper. He's lost
45.
You are start revving, man.
10 seconds in a
that corner.
spin that he was getting bumped in. I mean, I don't know where we'd be without all the bullshit. But at least we don't have 5 laps of damage repair in the pits. I think that's what's so frustrating, is we finally get a non-damaged race.
Yep. We're still dealing with this.
Yeah. But there's plenty of you'll have plenty of action. So you get to decide how much you want to have too.
Well, just keep me updated on fuel and
yeah, unfortunately, you only have
any sort of tips
you only have
too.
You only have like 3x worth of cushion though, so if we get a drive-through, we get a drive-through. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I imagine there's got to be a lot of people that are going to be getting drive-throughs the way people are driving. I've never seen a race go this far with only 4 retirements. I guess 5 now. That's pretty wild.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 3.2 seconds.
Laps to go. 2 laps to go.
You okay?
Yeah, fuel is fine.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I
can't.
I'm just shocked at what I'm seeing today. Pretty sure that guy's already made his second pit, was much higher up in the standings. I just, wow. Ruined his whole race.
Alright, I'm gonna go off Discord.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. This is your last lap. You'll be boxing this lap. No X's.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That's nice.
Box. Careful on entry. Box. Very slow entry.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. The lead is pitting
All
now.
right, Kyle. Make sure pit limiter's on. Cold tires. I'm giving you extra fuel so we can use a lot of it to hopefully make some gains.
Copy. Pit limiter is on.
Okay, punch it.
Alright, cold tires. Just trying to take it easy these first couple laps. See how it shakes out.
Right side. Clear. car, 56, has taken the lead. Right side, clear. The leader just did a 45.706. The leader's bidding now.
Sean, we need to be at 0.82 for fuel, 0.82.
Copy.
car in front is pitting. The leader is at 45.369. The leader is coming up on you. They're not at bike.
So FYI, P1 is coming up behind you.
Copy.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Kyle, you used too much fuel last lap. Back down towards 0.82.
consider 45.118. The car in front is pitting.
Kyle, we need more fuel in. Sean said he was lifting a lot through this section right here, sweeping right-handed.
Trying. I don't know why it fluctuates so much.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
Kyle, drafting with this behind the pack wouldn't be the worst thing overall. This is up to you.
Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear.
don't get it.
Car right. Clear. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.5 seconds. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Got wheel damage.
How's it pretty damaged?
Yeah, the wheel is turned. I'm gonna have to pit. Let me give it a lap, see what happens.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 9.8 seconds.
You probably know your right front is pretty jacked up. I don't know if we can hold on for 10 more minutes, so up to you. Think you can?
The leader consider 45.408. Things are looking good. Left side, clear.
going to make it on fuel?
Would be for you to stay out and just deal with it if you can't. Fuel is no issue anymore.
Copy.
Right side. Clear. Left side. Clear. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Left side. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right. The leader is running 45.43. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. Left side. Clear on the left. You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, thanks everyone. There goes the bench. Crazy. Love it. Go left. All right, there's the checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Sorry, guys. Oh, that was a shit ending. not be saving that.
This report.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. I don't know what happened there. As usual, just lazy spin. I think my rhythm was just all fucked up from that McLaren driving so slow. And then fuel saving. It's just like I just lost focus, I guess. Could have passed.
He's
him.
real.
Like,
He's
he
real.
was
They're
so
all real
slow.
fast until they get in front of you, and then they're slow.
Yeah.
It's like, is the report out yet?
Just came up. P31. Oh, I gained safety rating. We all gained safety rating.
There's so many damn turns.
Kyle gained the
one,
most, of course.
and I lost 2. So that entire 3 hours was just a bunch of nothing.
It was a pointless race.
Hilarious.
I would say Kyle by far and away was the cleanest driver until he fucking threw it into the tire barrier.
I don't even know what happened at the curb. If I was on the curb, if I just gave
You
it
were
too much
nowhere near the curb.
acceleration.
You were way too tight.
Is that what it was?
And maybe you hammered the throttle there. I don't know. I looked
guess.
at it and I'm like, I'm not sure why the car reacted.
There's
the way
all
it
that
did.
traffic. Puts you in
Yeah,
a
you were
weird position.
My rhythm was all fucked up the entire stint. Like, just
You don't
not
like that fuel saving?
understanding- well, just not understanding it. Like, going from one lap, like at the beginning, like okay, 0.82, and then okay, 8.3, whatever, and I was on 8.3, and then it bump up to 8.5, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? I'm not driving it any different, or seemingly I'm not, but clearly I am. And then so a combination of that and being the McLaren was so slow. I mean, I hope he was saving because that was ridiculous.
He had a lap more worth of fuel than us. So I don't know what his deal was.
It was bad.
Yeah, I don't.
Another forgettable one.
We didn't
Sure
spend
was.
10 minutes in the pits for repairs.
Progress.
I don't know how Kyle was only 2 seconds slower when his front right was like 30 degrees.
I couldn't
Poking
turn. I couldn't turn right in that whole section. It was like I had to severely lift everywhere.
Yeah.
Lucky to made it back though. I don't know if it was better to. I would imagine it's better to stay out in that situation, but
Sure. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, it would.
That was on me though, guys.
I mean, what? We lost 3 positions. Where would we have been? 28?
Maybe.
29? Probably 28. So what did, gain? Who cares?
Yep. Doesn't matter.
I'm not bragging to people about 28th or 31st.
You see these splits? The second split, the strength of field is 1600s. And bottom split strength of field is 1000. Like, what is going on?
I told you. How are there so many drivers so much worse than us?
That's wild.
I mean, we'd probably be top 5, top 7 in second split. There were some pretty good best laps in that split. Although they could have been high I-rated drivers.
Yeah. So weird.
But whatever. All right, another one in the books.
Yep. Where's
Fine.
next week?
I don't know. Another episode from the bottom of top split.
Looking real quick.
I'm looking as well. It is Road America.
Oh,
Wait.
that's one of our 4 victories. Was that Road America?
It is. We'll be in top split. It'll ruin it.
Oh God. Of course.
I don't know.
we will.
Road America's super popular. We might have a chance to be second split there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, everybody's going to race that, so that's probably why we won Road America the last time. So
What car do we go with? Are we sticking with the Merc?
Mercedes.
I think you'd think the Merc's got to be. That's a top speed type of place. You'd think front engine car should dominate.
I like
But we'll
staying with
see.
the same one. I don't have to practice with other cars.
Yeah,
But-
we'll see what the P1 weekly lap times are, and as long as it's up near the top, then
Sounds good.
whatever.
Bye,
All right,
guys.
cool.
See ya.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Later.